Happy Science Week! Welcome to DIAS Dunsink Observatory. My name's Sive, and I'm so happy that you could join me here in the observatory to learn a bit about the research that we've been doing in the past, today, and into the future. So let's go check it out. So here at Dunsink, we have a full team of astronomers and astrophysicists who study the space every single day. And this is one of our telescopes here in Dunsink. It's been here for over 150 years, and it was built by a company called Grub right here in Dublin. At the top of the telescope, we have a 12-inch lens. So our lens is a little bit different than the ones that you would have learned about earlier. We don't want to split light into the rainbow. So we have two pieces of glass that we've fused together to cancel out that effect. You can look at lots of really cool things. Obviously, we can look at stars, but you can also see planets and the craters on the moon really nicely through a telescope like this. Well, this telescope was used back in the 1800s, but I know someone who knows a little bit more about that than I do. There you are. Welcome to Dunsink in 1868. It's a very exciting time in the observatory because we've just opened our new South Dome with our Grub telescope. Things are quite different here in 1868. Most people don't have electricity or heating. And the internet, what's that? Our new South Dome is a really exciting step in Dunsink. It means that we can do loads of new research and measure distances to stars. I wonder what kind of research they'll be doing in the observatory in the future. I have to meet some of my peers in Trinity College, and it will take an hour to get there on horseback, so I'd best be off. Okay, thanks for that, Annie. It was great to learn what was going on in the 1800s. But we're still doing lots of really cool research here in the observatory today. So we have a couple of different research groups based here in Dunsink. Some study things like the sun and space weather, others study planets, and others study how stars form. Now that planetary group, one of the projects that they're working on is something called the JUICE mission, or Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer. That's a spacecraft that's currently on its way to Jupiter. It launched in 2023, but it's not going to get to Jupiter until 2031. So maybe that's a project that some of you will be working on in the future. Back in the 1800s, we didn't know as much about space as we do today. And you couldn't just search these things on the internet. So they had to use really great pieces of equipment like this telescope to do this science. The stars don't really move across the sky, but to us on Earth, it looks like they're moving. The reason for that is because the Earth is spinning on its axis every day. That's really important for us for everyday life. It gives us our night and our day. We know when to get up and when to go to bed. But for astronomy, it can be a little bit of a pain because the stars that we want to look at keep moving out of view of our telescope. So what we want to do is set our telescope to move with the stars across the sky. So now that we have everything set up, we're ready to do some observing. With a telescope like this, we can look at stars, planets, even the moon looks really cool because you can see some of the craters up really close. If anyone wants to get into astronomy, it's pretty easy to get into. If you go out to look at the sky tonight at around 8 p.m, the moon won't be up yet, but Saturn will appear as a really bright star in the southern sky. So you could go and have a look for that. If anyone wants to learn more about Dunsink, we have some worksheets linked in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us in Dunsink, and I hope you have a great science week.